So for Anthony Skills, this move to France hasn't been easy. He arrived here in January and quickly had to learn how to speak French, which he doesn't know how to do yet. All he knows how to say is oui. He had to learn and make new friends, and he had to learn a brand new country. So for Anthony Skills to adapt to French life has been difficult. But the one thing that's the same in every country is a gentleman's club. You get treated exactly the same whether you know the language, don't know the language, whether you know where you're at or you don't know where you're at. It doesn't matter. Gentlemen clubs, you always get treated the same. So Anthony Skills spending a lot of time in places like that, in bars and clubs where he doesn't have to speak French. He could just pretty much dance and look at people. Moving on to the next match, Monaco taking on Lille, and for some reason the manager didn't start me against the smaller teams, but decides, you know what, I want to play you against Falcao and Jerome Moutinho and all that nonsense. So I'm in the lineup against Monaco, and speaking of going to a new country, a new town, speaking a new language, have you ever started school at a new school? Like you were maybe in high school and you were going to one high school, but then your parents decided to move and you had to change schools? I've done that before. And I think that's one of the hardest things to do in the world, because the first high school I went to, I knew everyone. Everyone knew me. I knew everyone. Then I moved to a new school where everybody was looking at me like, yo, who's this mother sucker? Luckily, I quickly adapted to my surrounding and I made a lot of friends quickly. And I had a hell of a time at my new school. I loved it. But then I started thinking to myself while I was editing up this episode, I always thought being a football player, oh, look at Anthony Skills. Could have got his first goal for Lille there, but unlucky. But I started thinking to myself, like, I know being a footballer, being a professional athlete is probably the best profession in the world, probably the best job you can have. You know, it's fun, you get to do what you love. But then I started thinking about it. When you live in Germany and then you have to go play in France, but you don't know how to speak French, and you go there and no one speaks the same language as you, and it's a brand new country and you don't know nobody, that must be the hardest first couple months ever. Because everybody's looking at you funny. They don't know your personality. They're probably making fun of you in a different language. You have no idea. Monaco takes the lead 1-0. It's crazy. I think it must be the craziest feeling. I wonder if it's the same feeling as if when you're starting a new school. See, I could imagine someone who starts a new school in a different country. Oh, my days. Like a lot of the military parents. What a nice back heel there. And that one's going to come off the post, but a lot of like the military kids where their parents be moving around to different countries all the time. That must be very, very difficult to deal with. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever moved schools before? Did you think it was really awkward and just weird, and you felt weird and you just like, I want to go back to where I was? Because the first like month is always like, oh shit, baby. But I wonder, do you think players go through the same thing that we go through when we change schools? Do you think that's the feeling? Or do you think they're just super excited to move to a new country? They don't even care. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. We lost to Monaco. I was in the lineup. I didn't get my first goal for my new side. And then we knew this was going to happen. They benched me for the next match. We win 3-0. And once again, a pretty difficult game. Actually, not really a difficult game. But they throw me into the starting lineup. And I was pretty boosted about that because I knew this is my third match for Lille, and I knew eventually out of 3 matches I was going to get a goal eventually. I had to, baby. I'm a goal-scoring machine. So to start the game off in the 8th minute, I put a beautiful through pass down to the right-hand corner. The cross comes in, and it was a poor one, baby. We move on to the 12th minute here where I'm going to steal the ball like a boss. Lille on it. Nice pass skills with a beautiful through pass into the middle. Miguel Veloso, the Portuguese man. Nice shot there, but that one got blocked away by the keeper, got parried. It falls back to me. I do a little chest pass back to my midfielder. He shoots it right to the goalkeeper's hands, and unlucky. Then 21st minute skills, moving the ball around nicely. The midfield on Lille is very, very strong. Skills on it. Nice little step over move. I'm going to smash it to the top corner. And I try to hit that back left-hand corner, try to get a booyah there, but that one didn't work out. Beautiful over the top through pass from Miguel Veloso. I get the shot on it, but the keeper with a monster save. The second attempt gets deflected. And man, I was doing everything to try to get myself a goal. That right there was almost a goal. But I did everything to get my goal with Lille, man. Another great shot in the 49th minute. Unlucky there. We move on to the 59th minute where finally, look at Miguel Veloso. He's one-on-one. Miguel Veloso. I call for Miguel Veloso with a beautiful pass. The ball went up, and oh my gosh, I thought I wasn't going to get that. Man, I almost shit bricks when that happened. The ball went rolling past his feet. I said, oh no, Skills, don't mess this up, baby. But he was able to slide to it and put it into the back of the net. Beautiful sweaty goal from Miguel Veloso to the other Portuguese man, Anthony Skills. And finally, my first goal for Lille came as an ugly one, but I take it, baby. So my first goal was in the back of the net. Beautiful finish there. Then Skills move on to the 77th minute. Good cross into the middle. And I almost got an assist in this game as well. The manager has to open up his eyes, baby. I'm beasting and feasting. He needs to see this. Beautiful over-the-top through pass in the 90th minute. Keeper's going to grab that one. And Lille, for the first time, I think this is like either the first or the second time that I've been on the field and we actually picked up a win. The game against Monaco, I didn't ever see us taking that. But anyways, we win it. I'm boosted. I'm excited. We get all 3 points. I got my first goal for my new club. And guess what? I know you're not going to believe me, but the season's almost over. We got like one more episode and then it's the summer break. Hey! So hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the content. Let me know in the comments down below, man. Have you ever moved schools? Don't you think that feeling's pretty weird? Let me know how you think players feel. Also, drop a like if you enjoy this, man. The likes help the channel grow. And it's been your boy AA9 Skills. I'm going to see you next time. Booyah.